Hi guys, today we're going to do 10 reasons why you should get a bearded dragon. This is sorry, hooked on my t-shirt. This is a sub-adult bearded dragon. I mean, has had a hard time, like he has had parasites. But number one, the good thing about keeping bearded dragons, this is something to do with Umnum's parasites. The bearded dragons are good at coping with parasites. Well, that's if you notice it quickly. This is one tip on how to see if your bearded dragon has parasites. They'll get less active and they'll get clumps, and they won't eat anything, and they'll lower their weight by 20 grams. Umnum is a little bit smaller than a usual bearded dragon because of that. But Umnum can get mature when he will be 18 months old. So in a while, and right now I'm trying to feed them more, and as you can see, Umnum is an orange bearded dragon, or a fire type. Well, not a fire type, but kind of like a normal, but with like here in the arms, the morph, it's pretty nice. I like the morph. And number two, there are a wide variety of bearded dragons, types and morphs. The most expensive morph is a Hype Zero type. Those ones get pretty expensive, to $1,000 for a pure one. And they're easy to create, but I mean, when I'm going to breed mine, well, that's if they do work and they are showing signs of breeding. I hopefully will breed them September 2023 as my first breeding. But the good thing about them is that they're easy to like breed, because like it doesn't take much. But the fact is, there's the second good thing. Now let's get to the second one. Second good thing about them is that they, for three, I would say they need 100 centimeter enclosure. Mine is 92 centimeters, so that's roughly 8 centimeters short. But and it surely can fit all three lizards. It can, like in a row. This one's Rookie, that's Rookie. This is Mondo. This is Umnum. It could fit them all. So about a 50 gallon, I would say. Number two, the bearded dragons really like attention, and they're good for a family. If you had like family and like people who like animals and are interested, you should get a bearded dragon. But the bad things, I should also talk about the bad things. The cones for a bearded dragon. The cones are that bearded dragons, they are pretty costly animals. Per month, they cost $100 to keep. So if you have $200 in your pocket to spend on them, you can get them. And like, I mean, I'd say it's worth to keep a bearded dragon. This is why. Well, I already talked about that. Now we're up to number 3 out of 10. 3. Bearded dragons are also pretty, they don't need much of like a too hard requirements, like a building. For building their enclosure, they would need like some places to sleep. Like yesterday, Umnum was sleeping in the log, which I'll put him. I'll make a video about that next time we clean the enclosure very soon. I'll make a video about that on a Sunday, something like that. And like they need some places like a log and stuff, and so that they can scrape off all the shed, because the shed, if it stays on them, that can get dangerous. It can like, especially underneath here, it can get stuck and build. also you need it, and you need to have a UV light, so that'll help them grow. So if you have to go and check it yearly, switch them over yearly. Now I got my last UVB light on the 20th of September. September, something around September to November. Number 4, another good thing about them. Bearded dragons. They don't they really do like attention. They like attention, and they're very inquisitive animals. Like, as you can see, Omnum. Omnum's about 180 grams, so it's good for his age. Look, this is Omnum. This is a beautiful bearded dragon. And I mean, like, if you're a fan of bearded dragons, you can keep more than one. Now, what I'm going to do with, hopefully, if I can breed them, I'm going to like keep some, and I'm going to kind of like trade them for the better breeds. And the good thing, if you learn like the morphs, if you do some studies about the morphs, like if you get a leatherback, let's say a leatherback, you breed a leatherback with a leatherback, you get a chance of a hypotrans. If you get a hypotrans and a hypotrans breed, that's a purebred hypotrans. And like if you keep getting the morphs and the morphs, you can get like hundreds of types. Now Omnum is a normal central bearded dragon, and Omnum is like an orangish bearded dragon, and they show off their coloration best when they're normal. But they become dark in color when they get absorbing heat. That's another fact. And now I'm going to talk. I think I should leave it at 5, but now I should tell you about facts about bearded dragons. 1. Bearded dragons can be fussy eaters like Mondo, or can be crazy eaters like Rookie Back over there. But Omnum is like a fussy, crazy eater. Omnum, like, you guys should see the New Year video for the channel, and you can see Omnum when he's crazy. So, one thing I recommend, feeding a bearded dragon at the age of, now Omnum is about a year and 10 days. You see, Omnum likes veggies. Omnum right now is chewing on the veggies on my bed, you see? And I also really like the eyes of the bearded dragon. See? And for their ears, they have like a hole which they use for their ears. And the thing is, bearded dragons, the most important thing, well, like I'd say my favorite thing about bearded dragons is that they have like a coloration underneath. Well, that's like Omnum. Omnum is very special to me because of the marking underneath. And the thing is, I like bearded dragons because they have like many colorations, and stripes are all different. And they're also hyperactive sometimes. So guys, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. See ya and subscribe.